So perhaps our championship favourite again from Skoda this weekend. It is Juho Hänninen. He has been quite supreme, reigning Super 2000 World Rally Champion. Let's just congratulate you first on that achievement, Juho. A World Rally Champion. Surely that's always been your dream.
Thank you, yeah. The good season, difficult. France, Germany and then Spain. We took it back and yeah, it was good. It was very good.
Now the perfect year for you, Juho, would be to win the IRC as well, to retain your IRC title. Perhaps the favourite this weekend, because you're just about the only driver who doesn't actually have to win this one.
Yeah, you are right with that. Okay, Kopecký is strong. If he wins, then it's not enough for us, but it's quite tricky rally, quite tricky stages, so it's not clear on the first stage. We need to drive on the Saturday evening and a lot of can happen, but maybe it would be better to see 1-2 stages what the boys are doing, but still I know here is Nasser, who is very strong and is mixing a little bit maybe the top guys, and definitely he will be on the top, and Mikkelsen will be strong, so it's not so easy.
It's definitely not going to be easy. What about your experience here, Juho? Have you been here before?
Oh no, never before, so but it seems from the stages that there's many different rallies on one rally, because stages are totally different and even it's changing so much even inside one stage, so it won't be easy.
Have you ever driven a rally before that has mixed surfaces like this, with full gravel stages, full tarmac stages, mixed stages? Have you ever done a rally like that before?
Okay, Spain was first time. There was some tarmac on the inside the gravel stages, but here you have like tarmac like Spain, and then it's so rough. Next one like in Greece on the gravel, so a lot of difference, so you need to change the rhythm many times on the stage, so it's very demanding for the car and for the drivers also.
So what about a strategy this weekend? Anything you can tell us about the strategy? Will it be a flat out approach from the first stage, or do you think, as you say, you might sit and watch a little bit?
The first one already on the Friday morning is so rough, and there will be big differences, so you cannot wait and be too careful, otherwise you can lose a lot of over there, but also you can break the car, so it's not so easy, but no, we cannot let the boys go too far away.
You have one of the most experienced guys here helping you, Lasse Lampi. Tyre choice could be a big issue. Maybe Lasse's input into tyre choice this weekend might be the deciding factor.
Yeah, I hope he's over there on the mountains now, seeing how the gravel is on the surfaces and make the analysis.
I think he's got his tent. I think he's sleeping out this weekend just to see how it all goes.
Thank you.
Juho, the best of luck. Perhaps, as I say, our favourite this weekend, Juho Hänninen and Mikko Markkila.
Thanks.
There we go, that's Juho. I tell you what, he again seems very relaxed. A great result for him. A great result for Skoda in the Super 2000 World Rally Championship. Their first ever world title in a motorsport discipline. That really was some going for Skoda. So there we are, Juho Hänninen. Perhaps the only driver who can afford to sit back and watch and wait and see what happens in front of him this weekend. Difficult strategy that, though. He could easily let the boys disappear off into the distance.
Good morning, Mr. Colin.
Morning, Mr. Nasser Al-Attiyah. Back again in Cyprus, Nasser. It's a place you love?
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
You've won this rally quite a few times. Well, you've won the Troodos rally quite a few times. What about this one, though, Nasser? Quite a few new stages here this morning.
Yes, we win 9 times Troodos, and last year we win the IRC, and we feel really very confident for this race, and completely it's a new road for us, and yeah, but we try enjoy, and we are here now in gold stage. It will be not easy, you know, because everybody will go flat out, and okay, we'll see.
What about this mixed surface as well? You've got days where you've got full tarmac stages, full gravel stages. Tyre wear could be a huge issue this weekend.
Actually, it's a good idea, you know, because I like the way of the mix, you know, and it will be more fun, you know, because some driver not use the gravel tires with the tarmac, and my style it's good for this surface because you go sideways and you know, for braking, and it's okay. I think we'll enjoy a lot here.
Nasser, have a great weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun watching you.
Thank you so much.
That's Nasser Al-Attiyah, just heading into the golden stage and getting a little impatient behind him. And I have to say, let's have a look. Oh, it's one of our championship contenders. It is young Thierry Neuville. Thierry, listen, a long time since you've done a gravel rally as tough as this. You were in Scotland, obviously, a couple of weeks ago. It's going to be a hard weekend, but one of the favourites, I suppose, for the title still.
Yeah, exactly. It's I think difficult ways for us. We are in a good position, okay, for the championship, but we know as well that Hänninen is very strong, Mikkelsen as well. So we will give our best. The recce was well, and the pace notes are good. So we will go flat out.
Flat out, is that the plan this weekend? It's a tough rally to go flat out on because it is so rough, but I suppose you have no option other than to push for the win.
Exactly, we are here to win. We want to be champions, so that's the only way to go flat out from the start, and that's what we want to do.
When you were flat out in Scotland, there was good pace there, so you know you've got the pace on the gravel.
Yeah, the pace is there, but we know as well that if I'm too fast, I make mistakes. So it's like last year on asphalt, but we learned, and we try to manage this year as well on gravel.
What about this golden stage as well? You're just about to go in and recce the golden stage. Obviously, that's not your priority this weekend, but it would be a nice bonus at the end of the weekend to win that one.
Exactly, but the priority is the whole rally, the real rally, and then after it just be just for the fun, the golden stage.
So any nerves at all ahead of this weekend?
Well, we have to see. I hope everything goes well and that we can finish first.
It's going to be a great weekend, Thierry. All the very best. That's young Thierry Neuville. He has been an absolute sensation this year in the IRC, taking wins, back-to-back wins on gravel, on tarmac, if you like, in, well, Corsica and in San Remo. What an effort that was. A long time since any driver has won both San Remo and Corsica in the same year. I think it was Gio Panizzi way back in the 90s, but young Neuville did it this year. Now, as he heads off, as I say, it's the golden stage they're recceing this morning. It is an absolutely beautiful morning here in Cyprus, as you would expect. Late autumn, early winter. A little bit of cloud in the sky, I'd have to say. It really is looking a touch threatening. Look, a little bit dark around us, but well, that's the way it often is here. You've got some big mountains around here, and they generate their own weather patterns. The sea out that way. And Neuville just about to head in for the recce of the golden stage. Off he goes. We will wait and see who turns up for us next. Oh, he's taking his time, Mr. Neuville. Maybe he's just checking through the route notes. Boxer, Diesel, Impreza. Bum. That's an unusual one, isn't it? There we go. Neuville heads off. It's the last part of his recce. They've been recceing here for the last couple of days, obviously, for the main rally itself. This is a separate rally, the golden stage, therefore a separate recce. So we've got Nasser in, and we have young Thierry into the stage. Oh, good morning. It is a lovely morning, and it is lovely to see Mr. Jan Kopecký this morning. Jan, big weekend ahead for you boys.
Yeah, it's coming. Okay, unfortunately, Peter cannot be with me over here because he's ill. But I believe that in 1 month he will be okay, and I have a new co-driver over here. It's a young guy, and okay, I believe that we will do a great job over here.
Tough though, isn't it, with such a big weekend for you to go into this weekend with a new co-driver? Have you done much preparation together? Have you done any testing together to try and get the relationship maybe settled down a little bit?
Yes, I think we spent together quite a lot of kilometers in the car. I think around 1,000 k's of stage, because I took him several times during this year for testing. So I believe that we will be ready. Okay, the test is not rally, but I believe that it will be okay.
Okay, well, let's talk about the rally itself, Jan. Really big weekend for everyone at Skoda. It was great to see Skoda winning the S2000 World Rally Championship with Juho a week or so ago. But your aim this weekend has to be to win the IRC. A lot of pressure on you.
I don't know, because okay, it's now I have different co-drivers, so we try to work hard, and I don't feel any pressure, I have to say. It's the last rally, and we try to enjoy this rally. We try to have a fun, and we will see. Of course, we would like to win, but if we don't win, then okay, the life is going on.
For sure it'll go on, but it would be great to see you winning it, obviously. In Scotland you had very much a strategy of sitting, waiting, seeing what happened in front of you. Maybe the same strategy this weekend?
No,
No, it cannot be like that, you know. I think if you want to win this rally, you need to be really quick from early beginning.
How tough is it to be quick out there, though? Because it is so rough out there in places. Okay, in places the gravel is very smooth. In other places, though, it is very, very rough indeed. Difficult to be 100% right from the start at every kilometre.
Yeah, of course, because, you know, especially stage number 2, it's very rough. You have a lot of waves, a lot of humps where you can destroy the car. So all there you need to think, you know, where you can go flat out and not. But it's same for everyone. I think everyone will push a lot from beginning.
So only one objective this weekend, to win the rally?
Yes, of course.
Good luck, Jan.
Thank you very much.
Here we go, that's Jan Kopecký. He seems very relaxed, doesn't he? His new co-driver. Remind us of the name of your new co-driver, Jan.
It's Pavel Dressler.
Pavel, very good morning to you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
There we go, that's Pavel. So Pavel and Jan with a very big weekend ahead of them, but he seems incredibly relaxed, doesn't he? As he said, life will go on if he doesn't win it. If he doesn't win it, he'll be hoping for sure that another Skoda driver wins the IRC title this weekend. Recce car 302. Let's have a look and see who's in this one. Oh, it's young Mr. Sandell, Patrick Sandell. Patrick, good morning to you. Lovely to see you this morning, Patrick. Tough old rally, this one.
Yeah, it's nice. I was here 2009, and that one was more twisty, more narrow, and more rough. So this one looks so far so good.
There are rough sections in there, though, aren't there? It's a tough rally in terms of the way they've put it together with the tarmac, and then some fairly rough gravel sections in there. Tyre wear could be a huge issue.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think we are going with Pirelli this weekend, and I think that could be a good key.
Well, that's interesting, because the top boys, most of them, in fact all of them, I think, are on the Michelins. What about the testing you've done? I hear you've done quite extensive testing here on the Pirellis. Looking good?
Yeah, no, everything felt really good. We did one testing on tarmac and one testing on gravel, and both were really good. The feeling on tarmac with the tire were really good. So maybe the tarmac part can be my part of the game.
It's going to be very interesting as well. We've got that issue with the tyres with tarmac and gravel. We've also got the weather. Little bit of rain coming down here this morning. What about weather crews? Will you have weather crews up in the mountains giving you an idea of what might happen?
No, we are just a small team, but I'm sure that the factory team have the weather crew, so I just have to see what setup they are going out with, and I have to follow them.
It's been an interesting year for you, Patrick. Maybe not the year you wanted, but I get the feeling you've got a bit of confidence ahead of this one. It would be nice to finish the year on a high and perhaps take a podium here. Is that a possibility?
Yeah, absolutely. No, the feeling have been good the whole season, but we've been struggling a bit with everything, and it's been overall a bad year, but hopefully we can have a good finish of the year, and that can be a start of something new.
Let's hope so, Patrick. We'll let you head off. You've got a busy morning. We'll speak to him later on. That's Patrick Sandell and Stefan Parmander next to him. Very, very experienced crew. Now, is this young Nicos Thomas? It is Nicos, isn't it? Nicos from the Pirelli Star Driver Scheme from what, a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, in 2009 we were competing in Pirelli Star Driver.
Yeah, and obviously a local boy here in Cyprus. We saw you here last year in the S2000 car. Oops, cutting your head off in my little video there. That's no good, is it? We saw you last year in the S2000 car in I think it's an Evo 9 this year?
Yeah, this year is an Evo 9. Okay, it was a late deal. We found some sponsors to do the event. So we are here. Hopefully, thanks God we are here. And we'll try to see how it goes.
And obviously the aim this weekend will be to be the first of the Group N cars. Tough against Toshi, though. He's in the R4 Subaru as well this weekend.
Okay, our aim for sure is to be competitive, but as you already know, Arai is with the R4 kit, and okay, he's a very experienced driver, and we'll try to match the pace with him.
You probably know this area as well as anyone. Looking around this morning, it looks to me as if we're about to get some rain this morning. Is that going to be an issue in the mountains over the course of the rally and then into the Golden Stage on Sunday?
Okay, about the weather forecast, hopefully we'll not face any problem with the rain, but today it seems like it will rain. But okay, for us it's also the stages are new for everybody, so we never did them before. But they look very fast and we will enjoy them.
Always good to see you, Nicos. The best of luck this weekend. We'll catch up with you over the course of the weekend.
Thank you very much.
That's Nicos Thomas, local Cypriot driver. He was, as I say, Pirelli Star driver a few years ago in the 2009 season, he told us there. So good to see him back in the S2000 last year. This year, as he said, in the Group N car. We will watch their progress this weekend and see how they get on. You never know. I mean, we might see some surprises in terms of results this weekend. I don't think we're going to see a Group N car up there in the top 5 or 6, but with attrition, and attrition could be a big issue here in Cyprus, with the tough stages, with the difficult tyre choices, the gravel, tarmac, really rough sections, really fast sections of gravel as well, mind you, thrown in there. You never know. There may be the opportunity for a Group N car to come in and surprise us in Cyprus this weekend. Nasser back again. You've had a good look at that stage. Now, what does it look like?
It's really fantastic stage. You know, never I see like this, but okay, it's not easy. In the top of the mountain is really technical and, you know, but okay, we enjoy and we'll see what will be. You know, it will be not easy because everybody will go flat out.
Now, perhaps the man of the moment, certainly the man who is showing an awful lot of potential this weekend, a lot of form over the last few months. Young Andreas Mikkelsen from Norway just won the Italian Gravel Championship. He won his first IRC event in Scotland just a couple of weeks ago. What a victory that was for young Mikkelsen and Olaf Flern. We will just give him a second or two to get himself together there. But Mikkelsen in with a chance, very much still in with a chance of picking up the IRC title here this weekend. He has to win, and he has to rely on a set of circumstances with other drivers if he is to win the title. But for sure, he has to pace Andreas. You are looking very cool indeed in those shades. A very good morning to you, Andreas. Rally Cyprus, maybe one of the biggest rallies of your career.
Yes, it's looking to be a very exciting event. I mean, I think it's 5 or 4 people who can win it, so it will be a big fight, I'm sure, and I think everyone feels they have nothing to lose and everyone will go out flat out to try to win the event. So I love this type of events.
To be honest with you, I was thinking that there might be a bit of strategy involved this weekend, but talking to all the drivers this morning, they're all saying exactly what you're saying. It is about flat out going for the win, not really thinking about anything else.
I think to finish in Cyprus you need as well to play quite a smart game if you go flat out everywhere. Since the roads are so rough everywhere, then you likely will destroy the car. So, but if you can try to go really quick pace and take it steadily where the conditions are at the worst, then I think you can go pretty high.
Now, obviously there are 5 drivers who can win this. In terms of experience here, you were here this time last year. Some of the other boys weren't here last year. Do you think that could be the little bit of an advantage that you need to win this one, your knowledge of the stages and the conditions?
Well, you know, the nature of the stages are the same, even though they are different from last year. Okay, 2 of the stages are the same but opposite direction. But yes, I think I have a small, I won't say the advantage, but maybe a small one.
See, you do seem very relaxed. You seem very confident right now. Are you driving as well as you've ever driven?
Yeah, well, I think on the test now, I don't think I've been driving gravel as I do now. So I think I've raised my bar even once since Scotland, so it will be interesting.
That's a bit scary for everyone else if you're going even quicker than you were in Scotland.
Well, I'm not saying I'm going quicker, but the feeling is very good for the moment, and I think the preparation we have done for this rally is good enough, so I'm sure we can be up there fighting.
It's going to be a great weekend, Andreas. We are going to enjoy watching you as always. The best of luck.
Thank you.
There we go, Andreas Mikkelsen. How calm and relaxed does he look and sound? Well, I suppose, really, you know, out of all the drivers, maybe the least amount of pressure, perhaps. You know, the expectations on him are lower than anyone else. He really had a dreadful start to the year. It has come good for sure in the last 3 or 4 rallies, and Mikkelsen is the man of the moment in terms of form, in terms of confidence, but he absolutely has to go flat out. No option really for young Andreas. He has to win this one. And you know what? I think there's a good chance he can win it. But don't forget, even if Andreas Mikkelsen does win here in Cyprus, it might not be enough. But my goodness me, it will be a fabulous end to the year for young Mikkelsen. There's Olaf Flern. Look at him. Not quite as handsome as his young driver, but, well, for an old man, not a bad-looking guy, really, is he? But more importantly, a fabulous co-driver. So there we are. The Skoda crew, the Skoda UK crew of Mikkelsen and Olaf Flern. I think, perhaps, the event favourites this weekend.